Good morning, guys, and welcome to another Bloudam adventure. So yeah, we've got a flippin' interesting episode today, where I am at the Nationals of the Light Boat Angling Association. You can see all these boats still have to launch. It's 5:30 in the morning. They all have to be in the water by 6 o'clock. So before we start the episode, if you are new to the channel, my name is Jan Blom. Yeah, we do all kind of weird stuff. We do fishing, we do deep sea diving, we do estuary fishing, we do rock and surf fishing, we do everything. So if you're new to the channel, go and subscribe to check out all our other videos. But today's episode, before we start the episode, let's start talking about how you can get involved with Bloudam. If you're an old subscriber and you want to watch and you want to get involved in Bloudam episodes, there's a link in the description. There's a link for coffee. Even if it's just a $5 coffee, guys, it really goes a long way covering all our expenses to all these episodes. $20 gets your name on the boat, on the Gecko. You guys have all been amazing in helping out to set up the new Gecko and the new boat and get everything ready. So we've got the twin Mercury motors on there. Yeah, so if you want to get involved, go buy the coffee. Then hidden content, bloopers, secret spots, all my fishing spots, Naza, Witsan, Gouders, we're going to be putting all of that on. So if you want a complete guide of where to launch, what bait you get, where to get bait, I'm going to put all the GP coordinates. Every single episode that I do from now on, we're going to put all the coordinates on there. That is for the Patreon members. So there's another link for the Patreon members. And then we've also got a competition running at the moment, a fishing competition, a month-to-month fishing competition where you can win a cap, a voucher from Extreme Fishing. Extreme Fishing has come on board in George, and then also a cap, a shirt, a cap, and a fishing voucher. All you have to do, in the description again, my number is there. Send me a WhatsApp of your video, spearfishing, fishing, your little ones, anything that wants to get involved in evolves around fishing. Send in the video. I'll post that on the video with the most views at the end of the month gets that Bloudam hamper. Okay, so on today's episode, we are going to be talking to the tournament organizers. These guys fish with 4 kilogram line. We're here in Mosselbay. They all have to get their boats in and ready, and then yeah, we're going to be on one of the marshal boats today. They asked me if I can come and film what they do. So we're going to be talking to some guys from the tournament from the Light Boat Angling Association, and they will get everything. They will get us all the info on how these guys are fishing, the rules in the competition, and then at the end of today we're going to post the results there as well, and follow the whole 5-day process. We'll post all the results every single day. So yeah, that's a very exciting episode. So yeah, it's pitch dark black, as you can see. It's still dark here in Mosselbay, and I don't know how many boats. I think there's 78 anglers that's fishing. So that's a lot of boats that need to get in the water. We try and get a drone footage of as the boats all go out, because it's going to be a gun start shot. When the flag gets waved, all the boats has to go out together, and then they are fishing more for sharks and stuff like that, because they have a little bit more points. But I'll get all the details of what species they are actually targeting, why they're targeting that. But I know that they fish with 4 kilogram line, and there's a lot of rules involved. So, but we'll get all those rules a little bit later on. So yeah, let's see what we can film in this episode. Super excited to film this new type of fishing for me. I've never done light boat angling. So let's see what the day brings.
Hallo Bloudam.
Môre, hoe gaan dit?
Dank jezelf.
Kan nie klaar nie. So as you guys can see, it's busy this morning here at the harbour. Yeah, we're launching here at Mosselbay Yacht Club, the old yacht club. And yeah, as you can see, it's very busy. Everybody's getting all the equipment. There's cameras being handed out, there's devices being handed out. All the rules were explained on the captain's briefing. But yeah, so many new stuff for me, with the way the fish has to be a photo, and it's measured on a device. It's measured in a specific way to make sure that there's no cheating involved. So yeah, I'll get one of the guys to explain everything, because I don't actually have a clue what's going on here. let's see all those. I think it's around about 40 boats, if I remember correctly. All those boats pulling off at the same time. Looks like one of those American bass tournaments where everybody runs to their spots. So yeah, now I'm going to jump on one of the marshal boats, and then I'm going to see what I can film today. I've got no idea. This is a Bloudam adventure. I've got no idea what's going to happen. So here's my ride for today. So now I'm going to get on, and then we're going to see what we can find out from the guys. Okay guys, so I'm here on the marshal boat with Johan and Dries. And yeah, they've been telling me some very interesting stuff. Okay, so Dries, what is your job today?
Afrikaans praat.
Ja, jy kan ook Afrikaans.
Okay, ek sien nie man vir die kamera nie, maar ons moet maar deurgaan en vir die bote kyk, laat hulle nie onwettig hengel nie, net 2 stokke hengel. En dan natuurlik as daar beserings is, mense uitvat hawe toe en as die boot in die moeilikheid kom, hulle maar insleep.
Okay, so that's the job of a marshal. So yeah, I'm going to be spending 2 days on the marshal boats, and for those English viewers that didn't understand that, so the job of a marshal boat is basically to check that everything's doing, all the anglers are legal, and then also that if there's any emergency, if a boat has to be towed back or somebody needs to get back to the harbour in a rush, that there is somebody close by that can help out. And then they also told me a very interesting thing is that with the line that they're fishing, the 4 kilogram line that they're fishing, they are allowed to actually take the first 15 meters, Dries?
15.
Yeah, the first 15 meters. They're allowed to ask if they suspect that the angler is cheating with the line that they're using. They are allowed to take the first 15 meters of that bag it, put it in a bag, and that line will then get tested. And if there's any irregularities, then they will be disqualified. What happens to them? Then they get disqualified. Okay, so something interesting about what these guys are doing. When we're deep sea fishing, we're basically fishing up and down. So you will let the rod go down right next to the boat. But what these guys are doing, they're on anchor, and they're actually like casting that we would do in estuary fishing. So they're throwing the baits out about 15-20 meters out from the boat. That's an interesting way. And the depth that they're fishing is between 5 and 7 meters. What's the depth here we've got at the moment? 7, yeah, 6.8 meters. And they're also only allowed to fish 1 nautical mile from shore, so that's about 1.82 kilometers if I remember correctly. Okay, so yeah, that's all very interesting stuff about this fishing. We're used to fishing in 30-40 meters of water when we're fishing for KOB, and even 80-90 meters when we're fishing for hake. So yeah, this is not even the depth that we dive normally. This is even shallower. But they're not targeting edibles. They are targeting rays and sharks and stuff like that because it's more points. And then they're not allowed to gaff any fish. In the old days they were allowed to gaff. So you'll see they have these massive nets on their boats. So they have to get the fish in the net, and then they have to measure it. That gets sent in to a system that they've got on land. But yeah, I'm going to ask Glenn to explain the whole system a little bit later on, so you can fully understand how the whole point system works and everything works on that. But yeah, it's actually very interesting the way these guys fish it. Only two rods per angler allowed, and then every single boat's also got a marshal on that makes sure that you're not doing anything illegal on your boat as well. So they've got 2 marshal boats running around on the water, and then they've got a marshal on every single boat, and I think he takes the photos and sends everything through. So I don't know if anybody's caught anything, but Dries has been very kind. He said we can actually catch bonnies if we want to on our way from one boat to the next boat. So we might put it in line in the water and even catch a little bonnie for fresh. We're also allowed to have some fun, and we can see the bonnies working like crazy in front of us. So we're gonna get a line in quickly and see if we can hook up to a bonnie. Yeah, it's definitely bonnies. Definitely bonnies. Bonnies are working. So let's see if we can get some fresh sushi for tonight. Oh yeah, it's bonnies. Small bonnies, but it's definitely bonnies. You can see them here. Oh, we had a casting rod now. Oh, let's see if that thing goes off now. It has to. With all these bonnies, it has to go off now. Ah! En off, on and off, on and off. Die control is net los, die control is net los, die spoel is los. There we go. And we've got the bonnie on. Is it still on? It's on. We've got it on. We've got a bonnie on. There we go. We're also allowed to have some fun. Yes. So yeah, as we were driving, we're going to drop some seasick tablets. It's one of the duties of the marshals. Oh, it's a nice size bonnie. Here we go. Some fresh sushi. Some fresh. Oh! Off. But they go now. There's a circus here. We've got 2 on. Oh, good golly. Maybe a third even. Yeah, fish. Catch a fish. Okay. All 3. Oh, got 3 on. So there we go. We finally got somebody on with a fish. Looks like a decent fish. Finally we got somebody on. Searching all morning for somebody to get a fish on. It was a big flatfish. Oh, I guess that's what happens when you fish with 4 kilogram line.
Yeah, but that's half the fun.
Unfortunately lost the fish. Oh, first decent fish we've seen on the line today. Is there another one on there?
Yeah.
Oh, reef. Bottom fishing. The guys are having a tough day today. But yeah, we just dropped off some seasick pulls to the one boat, and now we're gonna drop more seasick pulls off on another boat for the marshals, and that's what I think the marshals' job is, to make sure that everybody is all right. So yeah, it's kind of fun driving around and not having to worry to fish, and then we're gonna try and catch another couple of those bodies. So another job of the marshals is to get the technical team for the app and the devices on and off the boats. And as you can see, the swell has picked up a little bit, so we've got the tech crew on board here. So now we've dropped one off and it almost fell in the water. It was like the no point of no return, what you see in those funny video clips where the guy starts stretching and the jetty drifts away from him, and all of a sudden there's no more place for his feet and his hands. So that was almost the situation now. But we're gonna see, we need to pick him up again. And yeah, here you can see the swell has picked up. This is the other marshal boat. It's also driving around and helping everybody out. So yeah, we're gonna pick up Andre again now. Stop.
I don't have video.
Oh, there goes the second one. Oh. The circus is here. Hey guys, so yeah, the sea has picked up. We had a report of a beautiful 36 kilogram cob, a 1.5 1 meter cob that was caught. So there was a couple of fish caught. Earlier the day we had a report that was close to 40-50 fish that's already been caught. But yeah, we're gonna start heading back. We are the last boat out. We're the furthest back for the marshals. We were the boat that's basically getting everybody back home. There's about 20 minutes left, then it lines up, and then all the boats has to be taken out again. That's the first challenge. And then all the day's scores has to be calculated, and then I'll get Len to explain a little bit what the light boat angling is all about and how all the competition rules works. So every time that I tried to get hold of Len or some of the tournament organizers, they were super busy. So eventually I got hold of this video. This video actually explains everything that I wanted to know about the light tackle boat angling.
This competition was very important to us, specifically South African light tackle boat angling. We needed to prove that this type of fishing is quite challenging, and also it's a facet that we believe the world will enjoy. And I think in the world will benefit from this facet of sport. And hopefully in 2020 we can host another tournament here in Mosselbay, inviting the world. You need to compete against other anglers. It's a family that you start in the competition world. It's just different. Talk to one another, find out what different techniques they've been using, and to try and better yourself all the time. We set this competition up in a way that it's fair to everyone, that everyone stands the chance to win this competition. Each boat has exactly the same type of gear on it. All the anglers receive the same amount of bait, same with the rods and the reels. The guys are allowed to use different rods, but there's also a limitation on the length of the rods. So we put a lot of emphasis into things like making sure that there's no advantage above another angler, everybody has exactly the same chance.
I'm really liking the light tackle fishing because of the challenging sport with the 4 kilo line that we have and getting the fish out with technique and skill.
The line for us is where our system is, or our facet is based on, is on 4 kilogram line. Each angler gets 2 reels of 600 meters of line, and he can only fish with that line to make sure that he has the same chance as everybody else with the 4 kilogram line.
Watch out! Lux!
The guys focus more on the non-edibles because they got more weight. Typically the fish that the guys were catching was diamonds, blue rays, sand sharks, and also hammerheads. There were some nice edibles caught on day one. They've landed a KOB of 30 kilos. There's some big garricks that came out. They also caught some rockcods, and then also the bonnies that they've also caught during the competition. For me, this is quite a challenging sport to make sure that you land the most fish at the end of the day with the heaviest mass, obviously, because that's where we score our anglers, not on the number of fish, but on the mass.
Okay. 902.
The point system in this competition works as follows. So once a fish is caught, it's get netted onto the boat, it's get put on a measure tape, whereby we verify the measurement and it gets recorded onto a weigh sheet. Once the anglers get off the boat after the day's fishing, the scorecards get handed to the weighmaster. So all the lengths get converted to weight, or you get awarded the amount of points depending on your combined weight of fish.
Yes, man!
The whole week has been fantastic. We've learned a lot because it's our first time fishing the sea. The skippers have been absolutely fantastic. They've given up their time, and the knowledge they've fed back to all our anglers is just amazing. And I think we've had a very, very good week, and we thank everybody for hosting us at Mosselbay. Thank you.
Well, the individual anglers, like the teams, with the heaviest weight for the day, that's the angler who wins the day competition. The second heaviest weight is second, and so forth. So these points get added together over 4 days, and the guy with the most points is the winner.
For us, this specific tournament was quite an important one because we've been trying for many years to get officially onto the FIPS M calendar so that we can host the world in South Africa.
First of all, Mr. Attilio Laporta and I, we would thank the South African Light Tackle Angling Association for having invited us here to Mosselbay and to join and to see this championship. The 2 trips at the sea allowed us to get a small view of this very interesting fishing. And especially Freddie and Gary, they made it even possible that we caught some nice fish. Thank you, my friends. And we saw that this type of fishing requires great skill, knowledge and experience. And we have no doubt that this team will also be able to organize and to host the FIPS M World Championship here in Mosselbay. Felicitations.
Okay guys, that was quite a long day in the water, and now all of these boats I still got to get out. All of these boats is lying around here, I have to get out, and the sea was quite big, so there's a little bit of a surge. As you can see, the surge pulling back. Yeah, it's quite difficult to get the boat on the trailer with a surge because it keeps on pushing the boat skew. So yeah, but the guys are all having to take the boats out. The tractor is pretty busy at the moment. Oh, nice. Just waiting for a little bit of swell. There we go. Oh, hold. Okay guys, I think I just walked into chaos. Here you can see everybody's, it's just computers everywhere. All the points and all the fish has to be calculated. All the measurements, the anglers are here. You've got the devices over here. All the apps are running on. So yeah, you can see it's a big admin situation at the moment. There you can see the tractor coming out with another boat. Yeah, so it's chaos in here, but it's controlled chaos. So I've got a couple of the Eden anglers here today. They were out on Sean's boat, Sean Smith. So yeah, I'm gonna ask them how did they do today. The conditions, I must say the conditions were tough. Lots and lots and lots of bonnies. You can see the refreshments now, and you need some refreshments after a day like that. How was your day?
Could have been better.
Could have been better. Is that all?
That's
Biggest
all
fish? Biggest fish?
Oh, about 5 kilos.
Okay, so that didn't go too well. Only a 5 kilo fish. Here we've got Sean.
Hello,
how did it go, Sean?
Not good at all.
Not good at all. What happened?
Just not our day today. Not our day.
It didn't go that well.
Not at all.
Oh jeez, that sucks.
For tomorrow.
We've got 4 days left, so you've got more than enough time to still fish. So that's the guys from Eden team. Yeah, they're saying that didn't go that well, but you never know until the points are weighed in or the scores are tallied up, so they might still be in it. And like I said, it's got 4 days to go. Okay, so I've got Keegan here with me. Keegan, what province do you fish for?
I fish for Eastern Cape border.
Okay, and how did you go today, Keegan?
Well, I'm just a marshal.
Okay.
But otherwise, it was lekker.
On which boat were you today?
I was on Maverick.
Maverick. Okay, so how it actually works is every boat's got a marshal from a different province. So when you come to the tournament, you've got 2 guys fishing on a boat, and you have to bring a marshal along as well. So Keegan was the unfortunate one, wasn't allowed to fish. He was only allowed to marshal today, and the fish on the boat, nice fish.
Got 4 undersized blacks,
okay,
and 1 size black.
Okay, that's a couple of fish. So let's try and see if we can find some more anglers and figure out if there was any other fish on the boat. So there's the Eden team, and guys, you can see everybody's staying together here. All the boats are all together. Everybody's cleaning boats and getting tackle ready, servicing motors, getting everything ready for day 2. What a lovely day on the water. So the big fish for the day is definitely that big cop that came out, a 36 kilogram cop, converted 151 centimeter cop that came out. Lots and lots of bonnies. I was just at the tackle shop. And was just at the tackle shop, and he was gearing up for bonnies for tomorrow. So tomorrow should be interesting now with a lot of guys gunning for bonnies. But yeah, here you can see a lot more boats, everybody staying together. It's actually such a nice place, but you're still waiting for the results of day 1 to come out. As soon as that result is available, I'm gonna show a couple of the pictures and make everything together. But otherwise, we are gonna have a lekker braai, eat some of that bonnies that we caught today, have some sushi, yeah, just have some fishing stories, tell all the fishing stories. The fish that was caught, the fish that was missed, the one that got away. Okay guys, so now they've got something they call happy hour. It's where all the anglers get together and they announce the leaders for the day and the winners for the day and what fish came out. So all the anglers are gathered all together here for happy hour. There's actually no drinks involved, everybody's got a little refreshment, but yeah, so that's actually quite cool to see all the anglers come together. And then fires are going to get started. There's a fireplace and everybody stays together here. It's so nice. So nice to see all the anglers having a refreshment together. So let's see what the results are. yesterday there's a couple of very nice fish that came out, and it's early start again this morning, 5 o'clock. But today is going to be a little bit interesting. I'm going to be on a boat today. One of the marshals put out, so I have to be a marshal today. So I'm quickly going to get the rundown on exactly what I need to do as a marshal, because there's a device that we measure the fish on. I quickly have to show me, there's a tape measure with a steel plate, and quickly have to show me everything. So I'll be able to show you today what the guys catch. But yesterday the guys that were leading were basically smashing the bonnies. So you get points per kilogram. Average size of bonnies were 1.5 kilograms. So those were kind of the bonnies that we were catching as well. So yeah, I'm gonna jump on a boat now. First I get to have some crash course and training, and then I'm gonna almost trips over that. And then I'm gonna jump on a boat, and then hopefully I can show you a couple of nice fish like this fish that came out yesterday. There's a couple of diamonds that came out, a couple of hammerheads that came out, and also that big cop that came out. That was a beautiful fish. Yeah, so let's get going for the day. Okay, so there you can see all the devices again. A couple of the marshals still also want a couple of training. But yeah, I had my quick training. It's very simple. It's an app, and you have to measure the fish, you select the angler, and that all gets sent to the data center. Here's all the cameras and stuff. And yeah, so now all the boats start still launching again, and there's 40 boats that need to launch again. So still pitch dark black, but the tractor is working hard already, getting all the boats in the water. So yeah, beautiful misty morning here in Mosselbay. As you can see, it's still pitch dark black when the boat starts launching, and there's already a couple of boats in the water. Here comes the big tractor. The big boys are launching first. Guys, so I'm here with Dugald and Moritz on the boat today, and they're going to show me all their tips and tricks, what we do and how to bait up for this 4 kilogram line. Yeah, fun. We're going to have some fun first. The plan for the first part is to go for bonnies with skirts, and we're getting ready. There's about 4 minutes left before all hell breaks loose with all the boats charging to their spots. So yeah, that's always exciting to see all the boats going out at one time. But as you can see, all the boats are lying around, and it's a good day to have a GPS with this mist around. Okay, so let's get going. As a marshal, I've actually got a lot of work to do. So I need to take a photo with this camera of the fish. Then I've got an app that I need to capture the fish on. There's a SALTBAA app that I need to capture the fish on with the angler and everything. And then I also have to fill in all this paperwork for every single fish. So they're going to go for bonnies first, Moritz and Dugald is gonna go for bonnies first, and so hopefully they can land a couple of bonnies so that I can show you how to fill in all this paperwork. This all gets sent through to the gurus there in the office, and then they compile the whole leaderboard. Guys, we just went through the bonnies. The bonnies was right in front of us. Now we went through them. There they are at the back. There goes one rod, second rod, waiting for the third rod to go off. Oh, that's fishing for you, eh? Go through the bodies and you smash them. Oh, I think we've got 3 or 4 fish on at this moment. There's one on there, there's one on there, there's one on here. Maurits is on. Absolute circus, 4 bonnies on. We were trolling about for 3, 4. Oh, and it's so bad I can't touch a rod. It's the worst feeling ever. I have to keep my hands to myself. I'm not allowed to touch a rod. Oh, okay. Yeah, the tape. Let's get the tape ready so that we can get these fish back as quickly as possible. Kan ek ons sommer hier sit? Is dit fine? Okay, so I'm gonna get the devices ready so that we can start. Okay, on, off. There's the cameras ready. Okay, and the paperwork.
Oh, I'm off.
Off, one off. Okay, so there's fish number 1. Oh, yes. Kan jy trek sy mondjie nou daar. Waar is hy? Draai. Is jy happy met daai foto?
Ja.
Okay.
Net kan sien.
Sharp. Sê ons category. Ek dink nie ons hoef category in te vul nie. Name, daai was Maurits gewees. Dis edible. Dis alright, dankie. Nou is
ons vanmiddag teken, ons het nie.
Okay. Maurits, Atlantic body. Go. So Dugald is on with double up here. Now we're checking. Ooh, listen to those rods go. I think this one is off again, but Dugald's on there. First was Maurits, now it's Dugald. Yo, it's a beautiful bonnie. Here we go. Yes. Yeah, gaan kry julle actually complete mayhem at the moment, yeah. I've got a hook stuck in there quite badly. Yeah, the bonnie took as he was going up. The bonnie took it, and he's gonna try and rip it out now. Or I don't know. What are you gonna do, Maurits? We've got a bonnie on this side. That's one problem. And then we've got a hook stuck pretty badly in here. Hey, nah. That's a bad one. You want to try and push it through. Get it, Maurits. Yes. Are you pushing it through now? Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that happened. Ish. But okay. Let's get fishing. That's how a cool box looks. All the mackies and pulleys and chokkas and everything. Then Maurits got a very interesting setup here. So they're allowed to fish with 2 hooks. So you can see the 1 hook. So you've got yeah, so that's a little steel trace on this side with a hook on the bottom, and it's got a nylon trace on this side and another steel trace on that side with a ball sinker between the 2 hooks. Yeah, for us deep sea anglers, that's a very interesting rig, but I reckon that's a standard rig for them. But yeah, the interesting rig on that on that line. And then Maurits, what bait you gonna put on now?
We're gonna try some mackerel
Okay.
and pilchards.
Target species now?
Shark.
Hammerhead.
Yeah, hammerhead. Yeah, smooth out, whatever we can get.
Okay, so they're going to switch it up a little bit. Bonnie's went off the bite completely, nothing. So all the guys are sitting here. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 boats right here next to each other. So yeah, everybody's fishing right here. And we're pretty close to shore as well. So they're looking for a sandy bottom. Normally when we fish deep sea, we're looking for structure, we're fishing for edibles. So yeah, we look for structure and rocks and then bait balls and stuff like that. They're looking for something completely different. And then yeah, they're looking for a sandy bottom to catch those sharks on. So yeah, let's see if they can catch anything. As you can see, guys, the wind has picked up and there's big swells. And it's very windy at the moment. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna hang around for much longer. There's actually fishing, but I don't think we're gonna hang around for much longer. I think most of the boats are gonna start going off. As you can see, all the anglers are coming in at the moment. The wind has picked up and it's been called off for the day. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video that I've made. I will post all the results and everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I definitely learned a lot about light boat angling, and I hope you guys also learned something. Cheers.